host a murder mystery dinner party, Dr. Evil and the Basket of Kittens. All my favorites. Anyway, be sure to silence your cell phone and turn off your flashlights because you're not going to want to miss the Merrill Theater Days production of the murder mystery murder mystery.
Certain electric is all.
He's quite right. It's nothing to get all concerned about, so sit down and finish your teas. Another poppy cake, Gertrude?
Yes, please. Thank you, Mom.
Anyone else? Then an old family recipe passed on from my great-great-grandmother who worked in the king's kitchen. Everyone says that to die for.
You're right about that, love.
Oh my!
Blimey!
Mr. Black! Whatever could have happened to him? Oh, quit playing around, Humphrey. You'll give Gertrude bad dreams.
I don't think he's playing around, Mrs. Polk.
Of course he is. Mr. Black can be the most useless knob sometimes. Honestly, I don't know why we still have him for tea.
No, she's absolutely right, Margaret. If I may say so, it seems as if he's dead.
Ah! Dead? Dead? Dead?
Yes, dead. Entirely and completely.
Oh, hi!
Good old Mr. Black, the poor
Oh,
sap.
no! Don't do that!
Why not?
You disturb the scene of the crime. Everyone knows you don't disturb the scene of the crime, or else you'll be suspected as the killer.
What is that thing? That thing that's in him, anyways?
That's a fire poker, isn't it, Daddy? She's right. But if it's all fire poker, then that means someone.
Yes. Someone.
But who could have done such a thing? We all loved and admired Mr. Black. Surely it could have been someone in this room.
Just what are you suggesting, Miss Polly?
Only that Mr. Black was standing right there when the lights went out. So, one would have to presume one of us must have done it.
How dare you say such a thing? No one in this room is capable of committing such a horrendous act. Not against our dear friend, Mr. Black. Just how could you suggest? And to think, we invited you over for afternoon tea.
No, she's spot on, sweetums. If I may say so, I think we all know that fire pokers don't just hurl themselves into people's chests. One of us is responsible. I mean, surely someone must have done it. One of us must be responsible. Stop!
Did I miss my line?
No, you're doing everything just fine.
What is going on? Erica, is there a problem here?
Working on it.
Oh, this rehearsal's never going to end!
Settle down now, Scarlett. We'll be rolling again in no time.
In no time? Ha! I seriously do not have time for this.
We'd be done sooner if you just stop talking and work in your lines while I fix the problem.
Work on my lines? Don't you know who you're talking to?
Thank you, Scarlett. Now what? Is everything okay here?
I heard raised voices.
Everything's fine.
Are you sure? Nothing out of the ordinary?
Scarlett and Brett are each other's throats again tonight. I'd say that's just about as normal as it gets.
Everything's perfectly fine.
Okay, but you don't hesitate to call for help if anyone feels as though they're in danger, if you get my drift.
You were the first one to know, sir. What is going on?
The doorbell!
What?
The doorbell! It didn't ring!
Okay, and?
And we're waiting for it. What else are we supposed to do? The cue is on Richard's line when he says...
One of us is responsible. There it is.
Good afternoon. I'm Inspector Bradshaw. I do hope I'm not interrupting
Not now, officer. False alarm.
with the doorbell ring.
I know, just a little mistake, but the problem's solved now. Come with me and I'll explain everything.
And that's when Gary comes on as the inspector.
So that's what we've been waiting for? A doorbell?
Yes, well, not anymore.
Oh my, this is just awful! Is this gonna happen on opening night? What if this happens on opening night? It can happen on opening night, what will we do?
It won't, Misty.
But tomorrow night is opening night!
Look, it's fixed. The problem's solved. We have a doorbell, and we'll have a doorbell tomorrow for opening. And even if we don't, well, we'll just keep going, right?
Brett, can I have a word with you while we're stopped?
How could I say no?
You've read my contract now, haven't you?
Yes, Scarlett, I've read it. I told you 1,000 times that I've read it.
Then you know my contract specifically states
That you will not be in rehearsal more than 3 hours at a time. Yes, I know.
and it's 8:45 already. I refuse to be kept here past 10. I must have my beauty rest.
And beauty rest you shall have.
Not that I'll do it.
Man, she's such a snob.
Now that we're done, I have a few words.
Oh, goody! Words of wisdom from our mighty leader.
Look, we're off track. We have to get through this rehearsal if we want to open tomorrow night. What I think we all need is to just take a moment to refocus and visualize a show-stopping performance tomorrow night.
Show-stopping? How's that any different from what we're doing already?
You know what I mean. Come on, everyone, just do it. Close your eyes, breathe, and visualize. Yes, that's good. Everyone, breathe and visualize.
Is there a problem here?
Here we go again.
Everything is under control, officer.
It doesn't seem under control. It's too quiet.
First it was raised voices, now it's too quiet.
Seriously, we're already running over it and it's already getting ridiculous. We don't have time for crazy.
Excuse me? What did you call me?
You heard me. Go back to your beat, deputy dog.
Oh, I see. Insulting an officer now, are we? Well, miss, you just earned yourself a free night stay in the Sheboygan County Jail. Let's see if a nighttime bar will change or two.
Not now, Carrie!
Come here, you!
Erica!
What now?
Officer Ferguson seems to think there's a problem. Handle it.
Right. Officer, I witnessed everything. I can tell you everything you need to know so you can crack the case.
Aha! Nothing, sir. You got Tucker. But why should I trust you?
I have nothing to hide. Like I said, I'll tell you all you need to know.
And these people,
They won't tell you a thing. They're your primary suspects.
just as I thought.
Come with me, officer.
Why does everyone keep calling him officer?
Gary's little.
He's not crazy. He's just staying in character. That's all. Give him a break.
He's what we call a method actor.
What's that?
It means he's playing a cop in a play, so he trained to be a cop. Went through the academy and everything. He actually believes he's a cop.
Even when he's not acting?
Yep, crazy, isn't it?
Oh, this is so exciting! When Mom said I should be in a play, I never knew how cool it would be. All these interesting people to meet and exciting problems to solve. I mean, what if Missy's right? What if the doorbell doesn't ring tomorrow night? What are we gonna do? Can we ad-lib? Oh, can we?
No!
Aw, it would be so cool.
Speaking of that, Brett, may I make a suggestion? No. I was only going to say that perhaps Susan could act as the backup doorbell. Susan? No. You know, play a couple notes that sound like a chime.
Sure, I can do that.
Something like that. Just in case? No. That way we wouldn't have to worry about it. No! I mean, we all know her plan could use a little work.
How could you say that? She's sitting right there. She can hear you.
No, he's right. I know, I'm pretty bad, but I'm trying my best.
Well, I think your music is great.
Thank you.
Great work, kid.
Keep telling people what they want to hear, and you'll go far.
Oh, thanks.
Look, I'm only suggesting that. No! Richard! Okay, here's another idea. No. What if Gary were to just knock at him? No. I mean, he's standing there ready to enter anyway. No! No one needs a cue before his entrance. No! All I'm saying is that we can just. No! Richard! Tell me, Richard. What is your role in this play, Richard? I'm playing Mr. Polk. No, not what is your role, but what is your role? Frederick Polk. What position do you hold in this playhouse?
You're an actor. He wants you to say that you're just an actor.
Right, and I'm the director. So you do the acting, and I'll do the directing. Okay, Richard? But I was just thinking. No! Don't think. Just act. I'll do all of the thinking. Capiche? All right. Thank you, Richard. Now, can we please get back to rehearsing the show? I'm so glad that those critics in for a preview tonight.
We're all set.
We're ready to go on.
Doorbell works, Gary's refocused. Everyone who needs to be on stage is on stage. Let's go before any of that changes.
And it won't happen again.
Not a chance.
Perfect. Places, people. We'll take it from Richard's cue. We'll have a doorbell this time. And there'll be no more interruptions.
And we'll be done by 10,
Just as
my contract specifies.
Are we done?
Hey, look, everyone, Tom's awake.
Almost forgot about him.
Push the rehearsal over, because I am just dying to track down that taco truck right about now.
No, Tom, you died just 2 pages ago.
Really? Because it seems like I've been lying here for, I don't know, a while.
That's because you've been, hon.
It's okay, Tom. You can just go back to sleep.
Okay, cool. Just wake me up if there's a snack break, please.
One of us is responsible.
Whoever could that be?
I'll get it.
Good afternoon. I'm Inspector Bradshaw. I do hope I'm not disturbing your afternoon tea, but I was in the area when I heard a scream.
Sorry, that was me.
Oh, an inspector. Do you have the Scotland Yard?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I was on my way back when I heard the disturbance. Is everything okay here?
No. In fact, the timing is impeccable, Inspector. It seems that we may have been witness to a murder.
A murder, you say?
Yes, sir. It happened right here before our very eyes.
So you saw everything?
Well, not exactly. The lecture came out just as I was pouring tea, and, well...
And then the lights went out.
And when they came back on, Mr. Black was dead.
So you're telling me you didn't see the killer?
No, sir. The lights went out and it was pitch black.
Interesting. Even in the afternoon?
Yes, sir.
I was wondering about that. It's sort of fishy.
And you're certain it was a murder?
Yes, sir.
Father found a fire poke in his chest.
Gertrude!
Well, it's true.
May I see the murder weapon?
Of course, it's right here where we left it. Didn't disturb the crime scene at all. Everyone knows you don't disturb the scene of crime.
Yes. Yes. Yep. Very interesting.
What do you make of it, Inspector?
Well, I could say, without a doubt, in fact, that this man was murdered.
Oh, how awful! But who could have done such a thing? We all loved and admired Mr. Black. Surely one of us isn't responsible.
That's certainly a possibility. But until we weigh the facts, it's impossible to say for sure. As of this moment, you're all suspects.
Oh, no. This is awful.
What seems to be the matter, miss?
Nothing. It's just that it's so awful.
It seems that you're guilty of a guilty conscience. Is there something you want to tell us?
No.
But how could we have done it? No one moved. We were all having tea.
Hence we all loved Mr. Black.
You keep saying that. Could it be that you don't love Mr. Black? Could it be that you're the murderer?
No!
Well, somebody is responsible. I'm going to have to recreate the crime scene. I need to know exactly who's in the room and what they're doing exactly as the murder took place.
Recreate the scene as if we're all in a play or something?
Precisely.
Very well. We can do that, can't we? All right. We were all over here, and Margaret was just serving tea.
Yes, and I had just poured Mr. Black's cup, and what was I said again? Oh, yes, drink up, Mr. Black. You wouldn't want your tea going cold now, would you?
I see.
No, don't go reading into that. I had only poured him a cup of tea, just as I did the others.
And what else did you put in Mr. Black's tea?
Well, no, just as you requested.
I see. Please continue.
And I said, oh, Mummy, the poppy cakes are simply to die for tonight.
I see. So it was the poppy cakes.
What?
The poison was in the poppy cakes.
No, they were just really good.
And who said anything about poison anyway? Are you accusing my wife of murder?
How dare you!
No, not yet, anyway.
And besides, it seems perfectly clear that Mr. Black was killed with a fire poker, not by poison.
I must have all the facts.
Well, Mr. Black began the conversation about the billiards game. Mr. Polk is a fine billiards player, so naturally he asked him about his game. He said,
How is your billiards game lately, Mr. Polk?
And I said, just dandy, Mr. Black. Care for a round after tea?
Oh, Frederick, always up for a contest.
that's what I said. I think it'd be grand. Maybe what?
Oh yes, that does sound exquisite.
I'll just go sit at the table, I said. But then Mr. Black said, no, I'd love to take a stab at it and play a game or two. But you've always bested me, and I'm certain I'll never defeat you.
Why's that, Mr. Black? Surely you've improved since we last played. It's been years.
And Mr. Black said, no, I'm afraid I haven't at all. It seems I still haven't quite mastered the break.
No, pish, posh, it's nothing really. All you have to do is put a bit more English on it.
And that's when the lights went out.
And when they came back on, Mr. Black was... dead!
So you were challenging.
Only to a friendly game of pool.
Is that pool with a capital P, which rhymes with T?
What?
Oh, nothing, just remembering an old song about boys up to no good.
Surely you're not suggesting.
No, just trying to find out what happened to you tonight. Now, what is it that you said to him again?
I said, all you have to do is put a bit more English on it.
Stop!
Oh, for the love, what is it now? We can't keep sopping like this or we'll never open!
Did I do something wrong?
No, you did everything just as you were supposed to.
Was it me? I knew there was something wrong about my last cue.
No, it wasn't you. It's just a tech problem. They seem to be hitting their cues in all the wrong places.
Erica!
Oh, but we open tomorrow! What if this happens tomorrow?
It won't. Things like this always happen during the 5-minute rehearsal, and they always seem to shame themselves out somehow.
She's right. Something always goes wrong. I seriously don't know why I do this anymore.
Well, I think it's just thrilling.
Are you guys trying to ruin my career?
No!
I am. We're doing the best we can up here, Brett. It's not easy, no.
It would be if you stick to the script.
We are. Everything is exactly by the book. It's the music and thunder and blackouts that are all over the place.
He's right, our minds have been perfect.
Sorry, there seems to have been a brief power surge. You mean that was real?
Yes.
We thought the crew was just replaying the cue from earlier when Mr. Black dies.
No, I didn't call for a cue, so the crew didn't take one.
Oh, that's odd. Then what's Scary up to?
Relax, Misty. Nothing's the matter. He's just confused, that's all.
Oh, this is so exciting! Just when everything was finally going right!
But I hope it doesn't happen on Monday night, of course. What happened?
Nothing happened. He's just confused. He must think he's playing Mr. Black now.
When was that my cue?
No, Tom, you don't have any more cues. You're playing the part of the dead guy?
Oh, right, yeah. Then why is everyone standing around? Are we done?
Not even close.
It's okay, Tom. You can just go back to sleep. We still have like 30 pages to go.
So I don't got time to make it to that taco truck before they close?
Erica, can you just convince him that he's not playing Mr. Black?
I don't think he's confused. You know, Gary, it's impossible to get him out of character.
Why else would he be lying there with a fire poker in his chest?
Maybe he hasn't taken his meds.
You shouldn't say things like that, Holly.
You're right. You can't fix crazy.
Let's just do something so we can get going. Gary, it's time to wake up. You know as well as the rest of us, the show must go on.
Let me handle it. You have to be more gentle with him. Officer Ferguson, I was here that there's been an illegal gambling hall being run just down the street from here. We really need your assistance to shut them down. Wow, I've been saving that one. I thought for sure it would come in handy for when he's at his worst.
Brett, do something! This is getting ridiculous!
Gary! Gary! Gary!
Oh my, what if he's really...
Susan! That is enough!
Is this part of the show?
No, Susan.
Oh, it looks really familiar.
Not that way. No, we stopped rehearsal a while ago. You can stop playing. Take a break.
Oh,
Well, you get confused, you know?
I thought it was cool.
Gary! You're clearly not getting through them like that. Let me handle this. Richard, what have I told you about thinking? I'm the director, and I'm the one that handles things. Gary? Gary? Oh no, this is awful. I think he might actually be... What? Dead.
Oh my, what a shame.
Aw, but I liked Gary.
This is ridiculous.
But how?
Come on, Richard. There's a fire poker in his chest. I think how it happened is painfully obvious.
But who could have? Yeah, everyone loved Gary.
Well, that's not exactly true.
You can say that again.
Well, someone should do something, right?
Right, someone should do something. Erica, go call the cops. Please. Now.
Oh, it's over. It's all over.
No, Misty, it's not over. The show has to go on.
But, Brett, I sort of think this might be one good reason to cancel the show.
No, we're opening tomorrow night. As they say, the show must go on. Who's going to play the inspector then? Right. I know. Erica can do it.
What? She's calling the show and fixing all of our problems. You can't seriously expect her to play the inspector on top of everything else that she's doing.
But there's no one else.
And plus, who will come for Erica as stage manager?
She could do both.
No.
She can.
No! I mean, yes, of course she could. We all know how incredible Erica is. And I'd really like to believe, Brett, that this misogynistic ask and ye shall receive treatment of Erica is really just some grotesquely veiled compliment on her undying reliability and competence. But seriously, she's burned out. It's too much to ask.
Fine, it's somebody else. In the meantime, shouldn't we do something about this? I don't know.
Now there's a surprise. He finally admits he doesn't know something.
Should we, drag him into the wings or something? No. Are you saying no just because I suggested it, or because you really don't think we should? Yes. Because it feels weird to just leave him lying here like this.
It hasn't bothered you that Tom has been lying here this entire time?
But that's Tom, who's playing Mr. Black, who is dead.
Gary's dead.
Scarlett, don't be so insensitive.
Well, it's true.
But Tom's only playing a part in the play. Gary's really dead.
When you think about it, what's the difference, really?
Poor guy. Why don't we make you more comfortable?
The cops are on their way, but I'm really clear to let them in.
Thank you, Erica.
Well, what are we gonna do? What will we say?
We'll just recount the facts. We're a murder mystery playhouse after all. We all surely know how this works. He's right. We should all try to remember exactly what happened right before the lights went out. Right. Where's everybody on stage?
What? You really don't know, do you?
Me? Well, no. I'm the director, not the stage manager. I don't keep track of all the notes. Erica, can I have your notes, please?
Not on your life.
Hand them over.
No, what if something happens to them?
Nothing will happen. Everything will be perfectly fine.
That's what you keep saying, but lots of things keep happening and everything is not fun.
These never leave my sight.
You don't have to leave the room. You can supervise.
Fine.
Let's see. Miss Polk goes there. Mr. Polk, Maids, Polly, Mr. Black, same place he's always been. That does it. Nobody else was on stage time, so one of you must be the murderer.
What about you?
What about me?
You were in here with us. It could have been you.
She's right, Brett. This is just taking place on the stage. This isn't just a play anymore.
Where'd she go? Susan! Did anybody see her walk off?
What if it was her?
Susan? Seriously? That's impossible.
No, really, just think about how frustrated she must be with all of us.
It's true. We have been rather difficult.
And how can she live with herself when she plays so horribly?
It's not that bad. I think it's just the right move.
I mean, it makes sense. No one would really suspect her. Seriously, guys, why don't we just let the police handle this? Because what if she's out there plotting who's next? Misty, I'm serious. It's not good for us to be questioning each other. We've got to trust each other. We have a show tomorrow. Real people who actually pay for their tickets kids are coming.
Erica's right. Maybe we should all just quit talking and wait for the police to arrive. At least then, we can all have a moment to think about what has happened here. I mean, are none of you seriously concerned about what just happened to Gary?
Good evening. Is this your boy in Mystery Playhouse?
Yes, officers.
I'm Inspector Wright, and this is Inspector Fuller. We got called out to the station. I'll be right back. What's the problem?
My badge. I think I left it in the cruiser.
It's fine. We have mine. We're covered. And I may need backup.
No, it doesn't feel right. Like I'm searching the place without a warrant or something.
Fine. As I was saying, we got called down to the station.
That was me.
So if I understand correctly, there's been murder here.
Yes, sir.
Mind if I take a look around?
No, do what you need.
What's the meaning of this? Is this some kind of practical joke?
No, sir, that's not it at all.
That's Tom. He's an actor. Like us.
Then why is he on the ground with a fire poker in his chest?
That's his part in the play. He's playing the dead guy. Duh.
Kate, geez, you could warn me.
Sorry, we thought the snoring would give him away.
Hey, what do you want me to do? I've been lying here for, I don't know, an hour or two already.
Never mind, Tom. Go back to sleep. You didn't see anything anyway.
So what kind of play is this anyway?
It's a murder mystery. Right up your alley, I bet.
What makes you say that?
Nothing. Just a hunch.
See, it's an English show by an American playwright. It's called Putting a Little English on It. Very clever, don't you think?
Sure.
You should come and see us. Opening night is tomorrow.
I'm not sure that'll be a great idea, given the circumstances.
Wait, you're saying it's not a good idea to open the show after a murder? Or just come to see the show in general?
Yes.
Oh, well, I was just checking.
My one. So I presume this is the real victim.
Yes, sir.
Well, he's definitely dead.
Oh, how awful! Settle down. You've known that for a while now.
Sorry, it's still so awful!
But can you tell us who done it?
No, I need to know exactly what happened. Were you all present when the murder took place?
Yes, sir.
And did anything unusual happen?
Yes, sir. There was a blackout.
That's not unusual. We're rehearsing a play. Blackouts happen all the time in here.
But that's useful. Any information is helpful.
So you know who the killer is?
Not just yet. I need to know exactly what happened. Mostly up to Mr.
Ferguson. Gary Ferguson.
Mr. Ferguson's death. Is it possible to reenact everything that happened up until that time?
Well, yes, we were just rehearsing the play. We know exactly what happened.
Rehearsing the play.
That's what she said.
So you can just replay it, word for word?
More or less, yes.
Okay, that's perfect. That's exactly what we'll do.
But we can't. Gary was the inspector.
Right. Just replay the scene that your characters would play for the inspector. Inspector Bradshaw, that is.
You mean when Mr. Black dies?
Well, yes, it's all the same lines.
Are you sure it's the same?
Yes, only Gary was standing over there. The inspector in the play.
Well, this is so cool. Now we get to reenact the scene just like our characters do. We're method actors, just like Gary.
I'll take a seat in the front row and you can just do your thing.
Perfect. Places, everyone. We'll take it from Holly's line, Drink Up Mr. Black.
Wait, is this the original death scene? The one that the characters replay? We'll need Tom for that.
Right. Wake him up. Is that the scene we're doing? Maybe I'm confused, but I thought that... Richard! What have I told you of our thinking? Just go wake him up so we can get going.
That will be the day.
Tom. Tom.
Noah! Are we done?
No, we're taking it back to the pages. We need you for the death sequence.
Oh, at least that means I will get to eat another poppy cake.
No, you can't eat them. We're running low, and we need to save some for tomorrow's show.
Fine.
Drink up, Mr. Black. You wouldn't want your tea going cold now, would you?
Oh, Mommy, the poppy cakes are simply to die for tonight.
How's your billiard game lately, Mr. Polk?
Just dandy, Mr. Black. Care for a round after tea?
Oh, Frederick, always up for a contest.
I think it'd be grand. Maybe what?
Oh, yes, that does sound exquisite.
I'll just go set up the table.
No. Mr. Polk, I'd love to take a stab at it and play a game or two, but you've always bested me, and well, I'm certain I will never defeat you.
Why is that, Mr. Black? Surely you've improved since we last played. It's been years.
No, I'm afraid I haven't at all, you see. It seems I still haven't quite yet mastered the break.
Oh, pish posh, it's nothing really. All you have to do is put a bit more English on it. And that's when Mr. Black dies.
You mean Gary?
No, I mean, I'm so confused.
Oh, bravo! Really well done that time around. That scene has never had such fire, such zing. Oh, you guys are really getting it.
Thank you. It means the world to us.
Here they are.
Thank you. Inspector Cole, Sheboygan PD. Double homicide, no question about that. Where's Inspector Wright?
He was with me as you're watching the character who played the death of Gary. He's sitting right over there.
Do you mind telling me how Inspector Wright came down with a fire poker in his chest?
Oh no, it's not much you think at all! Miss, Madam, Sir, Inspector.
But you're sitting right next to him?
Well, yes.
So you're within easy reach of him?
This doesn't sound quite bad, doesn't it?
I'm placing you under arrest, sir, for the murder of an officer.
But I didn't do it!
Brett didn't do it, officer. He just couldn't have. I believe him.
Then can you tell me what happened? Did you see anyone?
Well, no.
Brett, you're sitting right next to him.
I know, but I was so captivated by your performances, and the lights went out, and everything was dark.
Wait, the stage lights went on again?
Yeah, just like before.
I'm on it.
No, I'm gonna have to ask that you stay here in order to convict Mr. Goody Two-Shoes here.
Convict him?
Yes, I'm gonna need you to know exactly what happened here.
But I really didn't do it.
Oh my, this is just awful! First Gary's murdered! And now an officer is killed! And now Brett's being hauled up to prison! How will we ever open?
Don't worry, we're not opening after this.
No, we're opening tomorrow night. The show must go on. And besides, you don't need me here.
But Brett, this is getting out of control.
And I'm not staying past 10. In fact, it's clear we won't be finishing rehearsal tonight. I'll just go now.
Oh dear!
But, oh brother.
Oh, how exciting!
No one's going anywhere or doing anything until I get all the facts straight. You, sit down in the front row and don't move. I'm gonna need to know exactly what happened here when Inspector Wright was killed.
We can show you.
But we've rehearsed the scene 3 times already.
Excuse me. Do you want to go to jail?
No.
You see, he needs business. Just do as the inspector says, all right?
Fine.
Thank you. All right, everyone's ready?
Don't forget Mr. Black.
Oh, right, Tom.
But he's...
Mommy!
Oh! I thought you were dead.
Is breakfast ready?
No, Tom, we're replaying the death scene.
Really? We've done this scene, what? Several times already.
Finally, someone sees how ridiculous this is.
Places, people, places.
I'll just stand over here.
Drink up, Mr. Black. You wouldn't want your tea going cold enough, would you?
Oh, Mommy, the puppy kicks us simply to die for tonight.
How was your Billy Odds game lately, Mr. Pope?
Just dandy, Mr. Black. Care for a round after tea?
Oh, Frederick, I was up for a contest.
I think it'd be grand.
Maybe watch.
Oh, yes, that does sound exquisite.
I'll just go set up a table.
No. Mr. Polk, I'd love to take a stab at it and play a game or two with you, but you've always bested me, and well, I'm certain I will never defeat you.
Why is that, Mr. Black? Surely you've improved since you last played. It's been years.
No, I'm afraid I haven't at all. Seems I still haven't quite yet mastered the break.
Oh, pish posh, it's nothing really. All you have to do is put a bit more English on it.
And that's exactly how it happened!
What is going on?
He's dead! This is really starting to creep me out, guys.
And in exactly the same way.
an inspector.
Nobody plays one in the play.
Well, played one in the play.
She's right. And they all died in exactly the same fashion. Stabbed in the chest with a fire poker.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that's definitely odd. I mean, how many fire pokers could there possibly be in this place? Oh, and what about the thunder? Yeah, and what's up with that?
The crew's working on it, but there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with the lighting system.
No, I mean, why would the lights go out when it thunders? Thunder doesn't knock the power out, it's just a sound.
It's the lightning that does it.
Please, Brett, do not treat me like an idiot. Erica may put up with it, but I won't. Of course I realize that lightning can knock the power out, but it's never just a flicker. Doesn't it usually knock the power out for a few hours or more?
No, not any murder mystery I've ever seen.
This isn't a play anymore, Brett. This is really happening to us.
She's right. There's something weird going on with these lights.
Oh, and what about the music? It's still playing every time someone's pronounced dead.
Oh, it's so dreadful. It gives me the shivers. Can we cut that part, Brett?
How can we cut it? Susan has been at her keyboard for the last 3 murders, and yet the music plays on.
Like it's been playing as the Titanic sank.
You guys don't really think.
What?
Well, I don't mean to suggest. Everyone loves Susan. Well, most of us, anyway. But you guys don't really think it could be her, do you?
Well, she seems to have disappeared.
And I guess she hasn't been seen since Gary died.
And the music keeps playing.
Oh, that's so cool. It's like Susan's signature for every murder. It's like some sort of vengeful, poetic justice.
Sandy!
What? I've always been a fan of her work.
Seriously, you guys? Are we seriously pointing fingers at Susan? The tone-deaf accompanist who's trying her very best to provide us with all the cheesy mood music?
Well, who else could it have been?
It could have been any one of us, including you.
Erica!
Excuse me?
She doesn't mean it, Erica. She knows that you're the only thing holding this show together.
She's only saying that one of us had to have done it, so why not you?
Who's the one in handcuffs?
Oh, right. Speaking of, come get me out of these things.
Brett!
Better leave them on him, darling. It's better for everyone if we keep him restrained.
No, seriously. Come on, guys. Get me out of these things.
We are done assigning blame. I know each and every one of you, and I know that none of you is responsible for this.
Aw, that's so sweet of her to say.
Can it, cutie?
Then who is?
Yeah, and how on earth did we end up with 4 dead bodies with fire pokers in their chests?
3. Tom's not dead. You mean 3.
Sorry. 3 dead bodies and 1 actor who's with a dead body with fire pokers in their chests.
But nothing happened to Tom. You really just mean
3 dead bodies with fire pokers in their chests.
I don't know.
But she's right. This is weird and scary, and someone has to be killing all the inspectors. Whether it's one of us or someone out there.
Maybe I should just call the cops again.
No.
But someone has to figure this mess out.
You're right. I know just the person.
Not Erica! But she's right. We shouldn't be the ones pointing fingers or going suspicious of one another. Someone else needs to figure this out for us.
Right. Somebody does have to do something.
Not Erica!
I know. Somebody else. But who else?
Who?
The perfect person, really.
Who?
When you think about it, they can pick apart a murder mystery better than anybody else can.
Who?
And they can spot the villain before anybody else does.
Who?
A critic. We'll invite a theater critic.
Are you lying? You're such an idiot!
No. Hear me out.
Brett, you know they're gonna eat us alive!
They'll write a scathing review in tomorrow morning's paper.
And no one will come for opening night. There's at least a chance that some people will show up if they don't know any better.
Wow, you really think we're that bad?
No, you're all wrong. The house will be packed, for sure.
How? We never have a full house.
Because the story won't be about how bad the show is. It'll be about the story. About the murder that happened at the Murder Mystery Playhouse. Well, after reading a story like that, everybody will want to come. I like the way you're thinking, Brett. And you're right. A critic does always know how to pick apart a murder mystery better than anyone else. Maybe they can tell us why the inspectors keep dying.
Or who killed the inspectors?
And since a critic isn't a police officer, they'd be safe, right?
Exactly. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's not just the inspectors who are being killed? What if it's just a coincidence that they've all been inspectors?
Well, I guess that's one less critic we'll have to worry about then.
Hey guys.
There she is. I was wondering if she'd ever come back.
There's a person outside peeking through the window trying to get a glimpse of rehearsal. Says her name's Adele Sears, the Daily Tribune.
Speak up the devil.
Adele Sears is a theater columnist, isn't she?
Yes.
Susan, that is just perfect. We were saying how wonderful it'd be if a critic were here.
Really? Here watching rehearsal? Have you been watching rehearsal?
Erica, you know what? No, I'll go invite her in.
No, Brett. Let me do it. You're in handcuffs. Sit down and try to look more professional.
That's my girl.
Ew, this is so exciting. I've always wanted to read a review with my name in it. Do you think she'll write something about me?
Oh, she'll write something about you. You can count on that.
So I see you guys went on with rehearsal without me.
No, we actually haven't moved forward at all. You didn't miss anything.
Then who's that?
Oh, that's Inspector
He's
Wright.
not on the plane.
That's Inspector Wright of the Sheboygan PD. He came to help us investigate the murders.
Looks familiar.
You're probably just mistaking me for Tom.
It's the firefucker's simple mistake. So, what have you been up to all this time, Susan?
Well, since we were on a break, I decided to go for a little walk and go a little window shopping. This baby was only $4.99, $30 for the whole pack. They had a sale on cutlery. What? I thought it was cool.
Oh, there she is. This is so exciting.
Here they are, Miss Sears. The cat's still putting a little English on it.
What an honor this is. It's always been my dream as a writer to write a script review. You don't even want to know how hard I tried to go on your show for opening night.
Oh, we know. We definitely know.
And of course, the Sheboygan Daily Tribune has always been the biggest supporter of you guys' little playhouse.
Is that why you ripped apart our last show?
I'm sorry?
Oh, that's Brett, our director.
A pleasure.
You'll have to forgive Brett. It seems he's all tied up at the moment.
I said, is that why you ripped apart our last show?
Oh, which one was that?
It was our dinner theater show. It was called I Do This Kill for a Sandwich right now.
Oh, that one. I remember Brian that was a bit too cheesy for my taste.
At least she's honest.
But I'm excited about this one. I wouldn't miss too much.
You'd be surprised how much you have and haven't missed.
It looks like we missed a lot. We missed 3 characters getting yapped.
Those are fire pokers, actually.
And actually, we were hoping you could help us out with that.
How good are you at spotting the villain?
It depends how good you guys are, of course.
Of course.
And it depends how good the writing is.
Brenda D. Taylor wrote it. Oh, she's just brilliant, you know.
Really? Then why haven't I heard of her? Oh, you're right. I can almost always spot the killer early on in a murder mystery.
That's what we're counting on.
Well, you can't really find the killer without seeing the rehearsal. We got through from the top.
I had a feeling she'd say that.
How about we just go from right before the murder took place?
Okay, but no promises.
Perfect! Let's get going so we can all get going.
Places, everyone.
Drink up, Mr. You wouldn't want your tea going cold now, would you?
Oh, Mommy, the pancakes are simply to die for tonight. How was your billiards game, Daddy?
Just dandy. Gertrude, care for a round after tea?
Oh, Frederick, always up for a contest.
I think it'd be grand, maybe what?
Oh, yes, that does sound exquisite.
I'll just go sit at the table.
No, I've got to take a stab at it and play a game or two. But you've always trusted me, Daddy, and I'm certain I'll never defeat you.
Why is that, Gertrude? It's surely you've improved since you last played. It's been years, months, I suppose.
It seems I haven't at all. Seems I still haven't quite mastered the break.
Pish posh, you really shouldn't say things like that. My beautiful, sweet, dear girl, you have to believe in yourself. I mean, if anyone should believe in you, it's me, your old man, right?
Get on with it.
I mean, breaking a rack of billiards balls is easy. All you have to do is put a bit more English on it.
And that's exactly how it happens, more or less.
Now, can you tell us who the killer is? Or do we have to wait to read about it in tomorrow's America?
What now? Oh, seriously?
That was unexpected.
Oh, how could this keep happening?
And what's the deal with the light?
And where on earth did Tom go?
He just
Well, maybe, just maybe, he's offing people in his sleep.
Ooh, a sleepwalking murder. Now that's cool.
No, we're not playing the blame game again, okay? Just try to remember what happened. Are you noticing anything weird or different in the scene?
It's always weird and different with us, honey.
Well, the scene was a bit off since Tom wasn't here to play Mr. Black.
But it was all still the same. The lights went out just like every other time. And when they came on again, she was... dead!
Susan! That is enough!
Do we stop?
Yes, we've stopped. This isn't even a play anymore.
Oh, well, it looks familiar. And I got lost.
I'm sorry, Susan. We should have told you. But we've stopped. So please, stop playing those dreadful refrains.
Oh, that? That wasn't me.
Well, what do you mean it wasn't you? You're sitting right there.
Yeah, but the keyboard's unplugged.
Wait, then where did the music come from?
Beats me.
Oh, this is really getting spooky, guys. It's just so weird. How can this keep happening over and over and over and over again? Are we cursed or something?
Wait, cursed? So what, like the whole place cursed? Or did somebody say Macbeth?
No! Well, now we're really curse.
But maybe she's onto something. It's possible there could be a murderer, but maybe, just maybe, what we're really experiencing is some sort of strange timing.
Wait, like in Groundhog Day?
Precisely.
I love that movie.
No, Richard, you just think we're in a time loop because we keep rehearsing the same scene over and over again.
I mean, don't you think it's odd that every time we replay the scene, the lights go out and someone ends up stabbed with a fire poker? What murderer has access to this many fire pokers? We only have one on set at the top of the show, right?
Right.
Right, and that stays in Tom for the rest of the play. Where are all the other ones coming from? And it's not storming. It wasn't storming when you went outside, was it, Susan?
Not that I'm aware of. But then again, I'm known to be completely clueless, even when things are right in front of me.
Oh, Susan. So honest and self-aware, yet so unaware of everything else.
That's me.
Where did you go?
Howdy.
Oh my gosh, where'd you go?
Sorry, I didn't think you missed me, so I went to, I'll just be over there, what I do.
Tom?
Yeah, Clipping.
Was it storming when you went outside?
No, not that I can recall. After whether free tacos on the side of the road, if you ask me.
Thank you, Tom. So it's not storming, and the lights shouldn't be going out unless there's a technical problem.
There's not. It's been checked and double checked.
And that awful music keeps playing. But Susan clearly isn't playing it. No, I don't think this is a murder. This is something far more dreadful.
Nonsense! I'm sticking with the obvious. It's murder! Someone's clearly playing some sort of sick game with us!
But who? Hey guys, how's the rehearsal going?
It's the playwright. She'll be able to help us.
I just thought I'd pop in one last time before opening night. Am I interrupting?
Take a look for yourself. Does it look like we've done any rehearsing tonight?
Who are these people? You're still rehearsing my show, aren't you?
Believe it or not, this is putting a little English on it. And it's a hoot, let me tell you.
Then what are they doing here? You didn't make any changes without telling me, right?
No, these people aren't in the play.
I know that. I wrote it. So what are they doing here?
Murdered. We think.
And judging by the handcuffs, I'm guessing you had something to do with that?
Oh no, this is just a big misunderstanding.
Could someone just tell me what's going on already?
Inspector Fuller thought Brett killed Inspector Wright, who was here to investigate the death of Gary, who was playing Inspector Bradshaw, when they ended up dead themselves. Brett thought we should have Adele Sears give us her opinion, but she ended up dead too.
And all of them with fire pokers.
Yes, I can see that.
Don't you find that odd?
No, I've written Stranger Things.
What? Some of us were beginning to ask if you could help us figure out who the murderer is. We're all thinking we're just a little bit cursed.
That's an interesting idea.
Wait, are you thinking what I'm thinking? What? Well, since she's the playwright, she could just rewrite the play so that we're not cursed, right?
Darling, you've gotten way too deep into this now. The murders aren't happening in the play. She can
figure out what's going on?
I mean, I'd be willing to take a look.
Oh, perfect. Places, everyone.
Wait, are you sure we should be doing this again?
What if it happens again? It would just be awful if something awful happened to Brenda.
What do you mean?
She means you're next.
Me? If the pattern continues, everyone who's coming here has died after we played the scene.
Well, then in that case, maybe we should.
No, she'll be fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
That didn't sound very reassuring. I'm just gonna go.
No, please stay. Just please stay. Take precautions if you worry, but please stay.
Okay.
Erica, is there anything in the costumes that could help protect Brenda?
I know, 1 second.
That's my girl. Tom, wake up, buddy.
What?
We're redoing the murder scene. Again.
Again? Are we really that bad?
This ought to protect you.
There isn't a firebook in the world that can get through that thing.
If you say so.
All right then, places everyone. We'll take it from Holly's line. Drink up, Mr. Black.
Drink up, Mr. Black. You wouldn't want your tea going cold now, would you?
Oh, Mommy, the puppy takes us simply to die for tonight.
How was your billiards game lately, Mr. Polk?
Just dandy, Mr. Black. Care for a round after tea?
Oh, Frederick, always up for a contest.
I think it'd be grand to maybe watch. Oh, yes, that does sound exquisite.
I'll just go sit at the table.
No. Mr. Polk, I'd love to take a stab at it and play a game or two with you, but you've always bested me, and well, I'm certain I will never defeat you.
Why's that, Mr. Black? Surely you've improved since we last played. It's been years.
No. I'm afraid I haven't at all, you see. It seems I still haven't quite yet mastered the break.
Oh, pish posh, it's nothing really. All you have to do is put a bit more English on it.
Are we gonna keep going this time around? It's getting kind of late. I want to get home.
No, Tom, the show's over.
What?
The show's over. The playwright's been murdered.
Murder? Yeah, sure. Ah! Okay! Whoa, hold on. What? Oh, okay, what happened here? How long was I asleep?
Holly, we aren't stopping. The show has to go on.
But this is getting ridiculous. People keep dying.
No, we're opening tomorrow night, whether you all like it or not. We should do something about that. Right. Everybody grab something.
It's about time.
Stop tripping!
Tom, you're going too fast.
Keep up. It's not my fault. Slow walking.
I'm not slow.
So we're really going on with the show then?
No, we can't.
Yeah, I don't know what happened here tonight, but I don't think we should outlive it.
No, we're opening tomorrow night. You know, in fact, I think it's what Brenda would have wanted. But who's going to play the inspector?
I'll do it.
What? No, Erica, you're already doing too much.
But Brett's right, the show must go on. I know all the lines, and Inspector Bradshaw's the girl, right?
But what about all of the murderers? Isn't anyone concerned about who did it? What if it happens again? It won't. I knew it was her!
Misty!
No, seriously, it was her! She might as well have just admitted it.
That's not what I said.
Then how do you know no one else is gonna die?
It's in this. It's the manuscript.
What are you talking about? This? This script is titled The Murder Mystery at the Murder Mystery. That's not the show we're rehearsing.
No, but it is the show we're acting in right now.
What?
I thought something weird was going on. This explains everything.
How so?
I thought something was odd when she said she'd written Stranger Things. She said it off the cuff, but what she meant was that she'd actually written Stranger Things.
I don't follow.
She meant it literally, that she'd actually written Stranger Things in this very play we're all in.
Putting a little English on it?
No, the murder mystery at the murder mystery. Think about it. The music cues being off, the weak red herrings, the endless fire pokers, Misty's one-dimensional personality.
What?
The terrible British accents we've all been using during the show.
What? My accent is perfection.
What are you suggesting, Richard?
I'm saying that it doesn't add up. This isn't reality, and we, of all people, should be able to recognize that. We are actors, after all.
So this whole thing, the fire pokers, the murders, the curse, it's all...
Yes, it's all scripted. We're all characters in a play.
No!
Yes, it's the only explanation.
Wait, so you're saying that none of this is real?
Yes, you're right. Just listen to this. Tom, you know, it's getting kind of late. Are we going to keep going this time around? Oh, no, Tom, the show's over. The playwright's been murdered. Tom, what? Oh, the show's over. The playwright's been murdered.
What the? Whoa. Deja vu, man.
Exactly.
Except that's what you guys were just talking about before Brenda died.
Yes, that was their lines from right before she killed herself off.
Richard, don't say it like that. It's...
See? More strange music. It's the truth. We're all characters in a play.
No, no, no. I'm not buying it. I'm more than just a character. I'm the director.
Darling, please.
But who? Who are we?
We're all being played by actors.
Yeah, but who?
Well, you, of course.
But not the you we all know, because that's all an act.
She's right. Since we are all characters, we can never break character. There's no way of knowing who we really are until the show's over.
Ugh, my head hurts.
Oh, I better be played by someone fabulous, like me.
I wouldn't worry about that. What's important is that we're safe. No one else is going to die tonight. If we can just
Not
finish-
so fast. Hand over the manuscript.
Wait, okay, hold on. Wait a minute. You can't. You can't be there. You are back there, but you're right. How are you there?
I thought she was dead.
She is, Scarlet. She is back there where we dragged her from a fire poker in her chest. Yet she is standing right in front of us, too.
Like the ghost of Christmas past.
No, this is just like Lord Voldemort, who splits his soul into pieces and just keeps coming back.
Oh, good, you're back.
Oh, I had the strangest dream and I said hand over the manuscript.
No.
I'm the playwright. I created you. You must do as I say.
I don't have to, actually. I just have to do what's written in here. I'm not giving you the manuscript.
Give it to me now, or I'll write a bloody painful death for you all.
So, she's the real playwright and the murderer then?
That's right, I am.
Then how did you get the manuscript?
I don't know how she got her hands on it, but it's mine.
Oh, you don't know how she got her hands on it. How convenient. So you're telling me that you're somewhere out there writing this right now, killing us off one by one, putting yourself in it, saying the murderer is dead, then putting yourself back in it to threaten us again, and you don't know how she got your manuscript? What? I pay attention.
It's not finished. It still needs some revisions.
You're a really terrible writer. You know that?
It's unedited. Behind every good writer is an even better editor. But you wouldn't know that. You're just a really bad actor. There's no one here to make your words sound better for you, is there?
You know what? I've had enough of this. I'm the director, and I want you out of my theater. Now!
I'm not leaving without my manuscript.
Don't let her have it!
Very well then. I shall just take it from you.
You and what army? You're outnumbered.
Yes, except you've forgotten one thing.
And what's that?
I've written myself, and I'm not just some boring playwright. I'm a playwright with superpowers. I can move in super speed. You won't know what is to you before I have the manuscript and I'm gone.
Somebody stop her, now!
See? You have no power over me. Now I can rewrite the ending and make sure that none of you survives the fire poker. Ha! Oh, and break a leg.
Everybody, top of the scene.
What?
The scene. Do the scene.
Drink up, Mr. Black. You wouldn't let the tea go and cold now, would you?
Oh, Mommy, the puppy makes us simply to die for tonight.
How'd you else get ready to get some
Just that, Mr. Black. You care for a round after tea?
Oh, Frederick, always up for a contest.
God, baby, watch! Stop this at once! Wednesday,
I'll just go sit at the table.
No, Mr. Polk, I'd love to take a stab at it and play a game or two with you, but you've always bested me. Well, I am certain I will never defeat you.
Why is that, Mr. Black? Surely you've improved since you last played. It's been years.
Stop! I said cut! What?
No, I haven't at all. It seems I still haven't quite mastered the break.
Oh, pish posh.
Don't say it.
It's nothing, really.
Don't you dare.
Say it, Richard, say it! All you have to do is put a bit more English on it. Yes.
Did it work? Is she dead?
It worked.
Is everyone else okay?
Tom. Oh my God, Tom!
Tom, please wake up.
What time does that taco truck open tomorrow?
Same old Tom.
Well, that's a relief.
We did it!
Is that all we had to do? Murder the playwright?
Don't put it that way. It makes us sound responsible.
But she did it to herself.
No one else will be harmed.
Are you sure about that?
Well, no, not exactly, but you saw how she reacted when we started doing the scene. She knew this would happen.
Talk about Deus Ex Machina.
Deus Ex Machina? What's that?
See now, in ancient Greek theater,
Say it! It means it's a contrived, inconvenient method.
Oh, but you're being so panned by the critics for this.
Who cares? This was so much fun!
All right, the problem's solved. Let's just get going, shall we?
But don't you think it's kind of getting late?
Scott, contract or no contract, we have a show to open tomorrow. So, places, everyone. We'll take it from page 33, Holly's line, just as the characters are reuniting the death of Mr. Black. Oh, and I'll need a...
I'm on it. I'll be the inspector.
Thank you, Erica.
Wait, are you sure she should?
No.
What?
No, we don't have time to worry about that now. Let's just get going, shall we? All right, everyone. Places and action.
Surely you're not suggesting.
No, just trying to understand what happened here tonight. What was it you said to him again?
I said, all you have to do is put a bit more English on it.